Hello, been a long time, but obviously COVID and crap, but today I'm with Mr. James Harris, a good friend of mine, and we're playing Pit Crew. James just started racing this year, so come to see and help out. So tell us a bit about your car, James.
Right, my Escort, I've owned this car since I was 15, so that's 21 years. Dad bought it for me for 60 quid. People probably know the car better for quarter mile, like Santa Pod stuff, which I've done for quite a few years, done quite well. But yeah, just used to do a bit of Formula Ford, loads of karting, so just had to scratch the track itch again, so here we are. So yeah.
What's the spec of the beast?
It's quite actually a basic car, to be honest. Still on leaf springs at the back, just a generic gas that most people fit. Same at the front, it's got the GHA gases on there, high spec brakes all round. Engine wise is 2.3 all steel Pinto injection, roughly 250 horsepower. But yeah, so it's just nice to actually get out on track, sort of back to my roots a bit more really, and yeah.
Give it Escort a proper thrashing that it deserves.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to actually use it, you know, properly. Don't get me wrong, I used to enjoy the quarter mile stuff, but you just got to the point in the end that you spend all day queuing for free runs and just lost interest in that really. So started doing the track days, and the problem is with track days is, you know, you're always getting black flag for noise. So next step was a bit of racing where that's not so much of an issue. So yeah, I had to do a lot of things, a lot of changes to make it legal for track, i.e. the cage. You have to have obviously proper seat harnesses, plumbed in fire extinguisher, all that jazz. But yeah, other than that, it's still pretty much the same car that I used on the street and the drag strip, just with a few alterations to make it a bit more bespoke for.
It's not like it's not so far fetched. It's not unobtainable for someone who's just willing to build an Escort.
No, well, put it in perspective. We've got a customer's car in our workshop at the minute, which is just a road car. It's a 4-door Mark II with 180 horsepower Pinto. That has basically got the same suspension on it as what this has got. It's got high spec calipers on the front. These are 6 pots. He's got 4 pots, but it's basically the same thing that I would fit on someone's road car as an upgrade from standard. So it was never meant to be an out-and-out track car, so it's kind of been converted across from a road car to a track car. So yeah, it's sort of nice to be able to show what a car's capable of without literally spending thousands of
space framing it all out and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so mostly bolt on, few fabrication things you always have to do with an Escort, but yeah, not unobtainable for the Joe public to spend their cash and get out on the track, basically. Yeah,
exactly. So yeah, it's good.
Cool. Right, well, we'll try and get some good footage of it going around.
Right. Try it, yeah.